All right, Chris, thank you. CBS 4 is your weather authority. At the top of the hour here, we're going to start CBS 4 News at 11, and we want to give you an update on all of the damage reports that we have had throughout central Indiana, and they are extensive. We have more coming in. We have damage reports in Brownsburg, Carmel, but we also want to go right now to Jenny Drasler in the middle of Carmel, where we've learned about some of the most serious damage that we've seen on this night. Jenny, fill us in. What do you know?
Hey, Bob, just driving up here, it was incredibly clear that something horrible happened here. Look behind me. I'm here off 3rd and Gradle, and you can see just the massive damage here. This is what we believe to be the south side of the old antique Carmel store here. We're still trying to work to figure out exactly what building this is, but you can see insulation, the side of this building completely ripped off. We have some people here who work in the surrounding area telling us that they don't think anybody was here at the time this happened. But again, massive damage that we're seeing here on the side of this building. And Bob, as we were driving up from Carmel, you guys last saw me at 91st and Ditch, it is pitch black. The first thing that my photojournalist Tom and I said was, we smell gas. It smells like gas pipelines have broken. You can literally smell it in the air. There's a stark difference. The second you hit over about 96th Street and up into Carmel, a completely different ball game what we're working with in here. And you can see just how strong these were. Tom, come over here with me. These are metal pieces ripped off. This right here, a metal sign from one of the businesses around here, completely warped. We have trees down, we have limbs down. But the other thing I want you to notice here, everything completely dark here in Carmel. I can tell you, Chelsea, is out. I can tell you most of these businesses here likely running off of generators. We didn't have time to get up to downtown Carmel, but in the distance you could see some of those lights are on, likely again generator driven there. But again, all we saw, just the debris path that we saw here, significantly different from what we were seeing when we were in Indianapolis. And Tom, if you can look over, you even see, look at those trees over there. You can see the insulation stuck in those trees. We just spoke to a person who was here on the other side. There's a neighborhood on the other side of this who said he heard the whole, told me it sounded like a freight train through Carmel. And again, another thing, Tom, I want to point out too, oh, we're stepping on glass. All right, we've got to be careful here. There's broken glass everywhere. There is extreme flash flooding that we're dealing with here. Normally this right here, ditch, wouldn't be completely filled with water, but it is. So that's another thing we've been dealing with here, and people told me is just the rain just keeps coming down and just makes matters absolutely worse. But again, the sheer power that you're seeing on this building right here, look at that. The metal that has completely been warped and ripped off, it tells you whatever came through here was pretty strong. And Bob, we have been seeing just videos of tornadoes ripping through Carmel. So again, obviously, the damage is going to be surveyed by the National Weather Service team when they come out to figure out exactly what happened here. But Bob, Chelsea, even in the darkness of night, I can tell you things in Carmel where we're at, it's bad. Like a broken gas pipeline here. It's just devastating to look at, to see what we are seeing now, and we haven't even made it all the way into the city.
So, Jenny, as a Carmel resident, I can tell you, you're right there around 3rd Street and Gradle, I believe, there in Carmel. And Jenny, we're going to continue to talk to you. And forgive me, you're not going to be able to see the video that we're about to put up on the screen, but we do have some video of the Carmel Stadium, which is not that far away from where you're located right now. This is the damage done to the Carmel Stadium. And again, you're talking about an area that really is pretty centrally located in Carmel. The stadium, obviously a landmark that's not that far away from the Palladium, from Carter Green, from some of the other areas that have become so familiar to so many people. But tell us more about the extent of the damage that you're seeing there in the central part of Carmel, Jenny.
I have seen here just massive trees down is the biggest thing that we have seen. And then it'll be just like when you're driving, because it is so dark, the debris will be what pops out at you in the middle of the street. And that's exactly what we've seen here, are these metal signs that have been ripped off of buildings, street signs that have been toppled over. And Tom, we can even show right here, the damage here done to this, to the tree, just completely sheared and ripped off straight down to the core. I've never seen anything like that. And that's what we're seeing throughout all of Carmel. And we've barely even made it into Carmel, Bob. And just seeing this, it was so apparent to us driving up here that it was very different from where we were at, even on the northwest side of Indianapolis. It was shocking to see Carmel like this and to see all the debris in the road and what we're likely going to be seeing more damage of as light comes tomorrow. And there you hear it. You have more thunder. If you guys can hear it, the skies are still pretty angry here. I don't know if you can hear that, Bob.
We can hear that, Jenny. We know you've been live for us across the region over the last hour or so. I know you've been talking with emergency managers, first responders. A lot of people wondering, Jenny, are we having any reports of injuries at this time?
Yeah, Chelsea, at this point in time, I have not, from people I have spoken to, I have not heard of any injuries. You saw when I was just getting to the IFD scene between 91st and Ditch and Spring Mill, I was showing up at the same time that first responders were. We were the ones who had to tell them, hey, there's a tree that's on a house, there's a guy who needs some help. We were showing up the very same time they were. So I think to see here in the next 20 to 30 minutes, especially in Carmel, those first responders showing up to these scenes and surveying the damage and figuring out, first of all, what happened. Is everybody okay and how bad is the damage here, Chelsea? But good news so far from my end, I have not heard of any injuries so far.
Jenny Drasler reporting live for us tonight in Carmel. We appreciate her coverage. We'll continue checking with her throughout the newscast, but we do